Hi, this is Ranadi Madhu. This time I'm come up with another video, and this video is on movie review. And the movie review is on latest movie released on 31st July 2026 only, and the movie is Spider-Man Brand New Day, acted by none other than Tom Holland, and this is the third part of Spider-Man. And probably if you have come across Spider-Man of previous versions, then you would have understood that this is the fourth version of Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man being released in 1977, and at that time I was a kid. I think I was in primary school, and in those days, summer vacations, there used to be being movies being showcased in during summer vacation, definitely by Doordarshan. And that time I saw first time the first appearance of Spider-Man of 1970s, and thereafter the second version of Spider-Man I came across when I was in school, just past my school. I was in high school, and therein the first what do you call animation assisted Spider-Man I have witnessed, and that was amazing. Released by Sony or Columbia Pictures, and therein I still remember the word or the phrase that when power comes, there comes responsibility, and this word sentence still lingers in my mind till today, 2026, 22nd August. So that Spider-Man first, second, third, amazingly done. The entire Spider-Man story revolves around a story between two person, a romantic story, Mary Jane and Spider-Man, and there were doldrums in their relationship. First part, the entire movie would be under the fanciful ideas of being with Mary Jane. Second part, Mary Jane will be like kind of lost. The third part, once again, Mary Jane will be reuniting. So entire movie revolves around Mary Jane and Spider-Man. Mary Jane is girlfriend of Spider-Man. And the third version of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, acted by some other person also. And this time the story also revolves around Spider-Man only and Mary Jane, but this time the Mary Jane would be dying. And how would Spider-Man would come across her loss? How would Spider-Man would try to make up her absence? That is the story. Spider-Man alone with his grief and his enemies. So third version of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, was released when I was in I Am Cozy Gold. The fourth version of Amazing Spider-Man is basically another version acted by recently Tom Holland, and it has been divided into three parts. Spider-Man, I think first part is Spider-Man Far Away From Home. Second part is Spider-Man No Way Home. Perhaps you have seen this movie last year. I think 2 or 3 years back it was being released. So wherein they have clubbed all the Spider-Mans of different timelines. Spider-Man of 2002, Spider-Man of 2013 or 14, and recent Spider-Man by Tom Holland. The Spider-Man No Way Home is that movie wherein all the latest three versions from 2002, 2010, 11, and 2020 onwards, three versions of Spider-Man have been called called in inside the movie, and it's very nice storyline have been developed. So perhaps you have enjoyed that movie properly. And this time the Spider-Man Brand New Day is a completely different sort of Spider-Man they have projected. It was not like the same Spider-Man story wherein right from second version till fourth version, most of the time you have seen second version and third version of Spider-Man. They will the first part of second version of Spider-Man and third version of Spider-Man, they will try to see how Spider-Man has evolved over the years, how a normal guy has become a Spider-Man by genetically being modified through the biting of a spider, in a lab, science lab or science museum, whatever it may be. So this time they did not go after showing how Spider-Man has evolved. They have straightforward shown that Spider-Man has evolved. The third part I'm talking about, Spider-Man has evolved, and in Spider-Man No Way Home, therein they had made a pact between his friend and his girlfriend that whatever would be the situation, they will completely delete the entire memory. And the Spider-Man Part 3 in 2026 is all about that only. Her girlfriend won't be knowing him at all. His close friend won't be knowing him at all. Nobody knows who is Peter Parker. Nobody knows who is how has Spider-Man evolved over the years. His girlfriend is having a relationship in front of him, but he could not able to do anything. His friend is roaming here and then trying to understand who is Spider-Man, but Spider-Man does not have the gut to tell both of them that he is Spider-Man and they are very close friends to each other. This time Spider-Man is all alone. There is nobody in his timeline. Avengers are nowhere, and probably Hulk would have come in rescue for some time, but Hulk, as you know from Avengers, that he is a kind of erratic person, does not know when to be with somebody or when not to be with somebody. So in that process, he all the time does wrong thing in wrong time. So that is the way how Hulk is, and that way Hulk, Spider-Man also could not able to be with Hulk. Though Hulk had a proper connections with Spider-Man for some time, he has become a professor now. He has controlled his angers in a much better way. But anyway, this third part of Spider-Man is all about himself only, how he had evolved himself all alone without the help of anybody, be that Avengers, be that person, his girlfriend or his close friend. So he is all around. All the scientific innovations or the technological upgradation he is doing himself only. Nobody from Avengers have come to him for his rescue. He is developing the technologically advanced weapons by himself only. Nobody from Iron Man is dead. Iron Man died in Corona times, I think. I think the end game, perhaps you have seen Iron Man Avengers Endgame. That in Iron Man would be dying it. Thereafter, nobody has done any sort of modifications or technologically upgraded weaponizations in Spider-Man's timeline. So Spider-Man is all alone doing all the technological upgradations, all the rational thought process by himself only. And this time the enemy is not an enemy like previous sort of enemy. A girl is an enemy, and that girl is not that girl does not know also that whether to support or whether to defend Spider-Man. So she's a kind of confused person. All she wants is to make her sister getting released from a place which they call it some defense sort of stage, defense sort of arena. So basically, that lady is having a power of controlling, not controlling. That lady is having a power of telepathing through human bodies. So what he will do, what she will, what she will do is she will basically go into the mind of anybody and take the possession of his or her body, and that way she can move forward telepathically. Mind in a mind, through mind she can control the body of anybody, and that person would not come to know about it also. Would all of a sudden will feel blackout, and after some time he or she will find himself or herself on a place which he or she does not remember. So this is the situation which that lady is creating again and again, and Spider-Man is very afraid of this kind of power. Nowhere he has seen this kind of power previously. and he wanted to stop. And that lady is all does she want she does she want is to know a specific code which they call it Vmax. So ultimately, she will come to know the meaning of Vmax, and she will understand that her sister has been killed in that process, in that particular location only. So she would try to take revenge against the entire city. So in that process, Spider-Man would be trying to defend, and in the meantime, her ex-girlfriend would come to know that Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and somewhere in the previous timeline, she and he both had a very strong relationship. But right now, she does not remember, and since she is having a relationship with somebody else, she would deny the current situation between Spider-Man and herself. Obviously, her close friend won't be coming to know about that, and that way they will keep the entire situation in that fashion only. So that's it. Spider-Man would understand that he does not have anybody and he has to defend the city himself only. Previously, it was like three of them, his girlfriend and the friend. Three of them will try to defend the entire city. Those who have followed Spider-Man far away from home and no way home, they would understand what I am saying. So this time, his friends and girlfriend are not there to be with him during the crisis, and this time he has to deal with the villain. Who the villain is not that kind of villain, it's girl only, but little bit confused. She wanted to take revenge after knowing the sister's death in that particular location. So that's it. She'll try to take revenge in that process. Spider-Man, like normal superhero, would try to convince her, but she won't be understanding those, and then there will be another person looking to kill that girl with a bullet. So Spider-Man would be saving that girl, and that girl would be saved, and Spider-Man in exchange will be hurt. So that's it. A very simple movie, and Spider-Man will also recover from the hospital, and that girl having the ability of mind controlling, not controlling the mind, telepathing through different minds, she will be moving away from that city. So that's it. This is the simple story, nothing new into it, but probably I think the storyline which they have shown it is very eye catchy, and like No Way Home from of Spider-Man Part 2. The storyline is similar to the Part 2 Spider-Man storyline is similar to this third part also. But what I want to say is that there is some lacuna in direction, because of which the story could not able to make a proper shape in the direction, and probably could not able to make a proper presence in the minds of viewers. Had the direction be like part 2, then this storyline would have created major impact into the minds of us. So probably because of this reason, what I believe that the rating should be in the range of 3.5 out of 5, not 4 at all. But probably in the IMDb initial days of Spider-Man, I think probably, and those who are die-hard fan of Spider-Man 1 and 2 would definitely rate this movie beyond 8, and probably because of which the Spider-Man rating in IMDb it is around 8.9 out of 10, which I don't think so deserve to be like that. On a scale of 10, it will be around 7 only, I think, nothing more than that. But on a scale of 5, I've already told 3.5 out of 5. So do watch this movie if you are a die-hard fan of Spider-Man, Tom Holland's uh, acting and spider skills. Do watch this movie, but it is not at par with part 2 of Spider-Man. Part 3 is okay type. Kids will love it because it is in 3D, and the kind of graphics along with animated assisted visuals would definitely make them laugh and enjoy. But for a adolescent or for a youth or for a die-hard fan like us, won't be appreciating, because the Spider-Man 2 is beyond imagination comparing part 3. So all in all, it's a 3.5. You can watch it in Inox PVR cinemas. I watch it in South City Mall, and feeling is nice. I enjoy thoroughly, and probably I'm waiting for the fourth part of Spider-Man, because uh, the movie being a movie ended in a very non-directional way, what I believe, and because of which I rate it, because Spider-Man is all alone defending the city, and after defending the city, not getting the girl. Are you getting it? In all the versions of Spider-Man, first version, second version, probably I started watching seriously through second version of Spider-Man, third version of, for sometimes the Spider-Man got his girl, but this time Spider-Man having a girlfriend, but that girlfriend is having a relationship with somebody else. So Spider-Man is all alone. So the end I did not like it. Defending the city, making everybody safe inside the city, and that person is not getting a girlfriend. His girlfriend is with somebody else. So this is not the right end. Okay. So probably there should be a fourth part wherein that should be given some sort of direction to Spider-Man's activity. Spider-Man should get some sort of appreciation, isn't it? So no way any appreciation has been shown. Probably a clapping of all these activities won't suffice, and probably I think Spider-Man deserves to be with somebody else, because he is all alone and moving here and there each and every day, risking his life for keeping the city safe. So that's it. So probably a fourth part would come, and probably what this is my suggestion. It is not like Spider-Man can get in touch with this lady. That lady is very nice, and probably that lady, as far as I remember, those who have followed the X-Men series, so probably that lady will be in touch with X-Men only, and that lady would become a very, I think, a renowned superheroine of X-Men. So probably what I would suggest that either Spider-Man would be getting in touch with this lady, either can join with X-Men, or Spider-Man can get in touch with the Fantastic Four. But once again, if he will be getting in touch with Fantastic Four, then obviously he will once again be alone. So probably the right way is to get in touch with X-Men and with this lady and try to make some sort of association, because living all alone is not right for Spider-Man at all. So a superhero should get a girl to support his activities, supernatural activities. So that's it. Probably a fourth part of Spider-Man wherein he can, the entire story can revolve around this fashion, because in all the versions of Spider-Man, Spider-Man has got his girlfriend. So probably the fourth part would come wherein some story would be revolving around this idea, and that way our superhero would remain mentally, physically strong to defend our state, our country for next 10 to 15 years. So we love Spider-Man and we want to be with Spider-Man for next 10 to 15 years, and that's it. Make Spider-Man once again socially acceptable. That's it. So if you feel like giving a thumbs up to this review, please do so, and please subscribe my channel Ronnie's Identity in YouTube, and stay tuned for more updates and videos in the future. I wish you nice night. Bye.